Possibly. Right, so we're back, and hopefully you can hear us and hear gameplay audio, not distorted.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Fantastic.
Did you not know that we're back? Even though I said I'm going to start now.
Yeah, but...
Right,
welcome back to Button Pushers.
hopefully.
The most fucking excellent, most well-produced, technically efficient.
Well, it's sounding better on our end.
It is.
And it's showing
hear-
audio
we can
is
hear things.
going out. So,
Fingers crossed. Let me try and watch us on my phone again.
yeah, do that.
I'll do that. And then...
And I'll keep playing.
Yeah, you keep...
And I will
keep-
fight this time.
Oh,
That was
damn.
definitely me.
We got Ain.
Bum noises. I hear that might sound a little like out of a tube.
Out of the tube?
Let me just double check what mic it's running off of.
Yeah, good point.
It should be running off of.
Yeah,
it
Blue
is.
Snowball.
Yeah, okay. I bet it's all that fucking compression I added with me. I bet it is. Right, let me just turn the compressor off. Is that any better? Dude, and then I guess I should boost a bit of the gain. But hopefully this is better.
I'm not seeing us as online.
We've got the noise.
Okra is, evidently, but...
Yeah, let me turn that off. Let's see. Is that any better, Okra? Yeah, apologies for a terrible start. We've just got a new camera, and so we had to change up all of our settings because we had them set in a weird way. Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, it's gone? What's gone? Us? The tubeness? Okay, it sounds good.
Okay, wicked. Right. Welcome back to Dark Souls.
Welcome to the sloppiest fucking thing on Twitch.
No. You always try to bait me into shit talking other streamers, I swear. I love who should we wish happy birthday to? Harry Bolock, who's one of our one of our regulars, was his birthday. Yeah, it's his birthday today.
And a guy we know.
Yeah, he is also a guy we know, but it sounds better if I say he's a regular viewer. But it does. You can't fault me on that. Fuck
no, it sounds so impressive.
Yeah. But
now we're live.
okay, good.
God, I think we just had some fucking issues, man.
Yeah, there's just some gremlins. It's all good.
Anyway, the backtrack.
Yeah, so to repeat an earlier point, and also can I make these guys kill themselves?
Hopefully. Yeah, we went to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
That was great.
It really was. It made me very happy.
Like, I've seen a lot of the Marvel movies, but I'm quite just cold with a lot of them.
You really are. Like, I'm a massive Marvel fan, and even me, there's some ones that I feel like not missed the mark, but just could have been better.
Yeah.
So, like, the Thor movies aren't amazing.
I've only seen one of the 4 movies, and I will point out any frame rate issues in this place are purely because of the game.
Yeah.
Like, this area in particular is known for terrible lag.
It seems very Lord of the Rings movie inspired.
Whee, there we go. Oh, right, with all the sort of Orcan technology and mills and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't think there was quite as much poison in the Lord of the Rings.
You don't know. You do not know.
Mate,
You remember that bit where they fucking birthed one of the Uruk-hai?
Yeah, that was hella sexy.
It was.
Oh, I just said hella.
Hella yes.
You know when you feel bad about yourself for saying something, you're just like, oh, why would I say that?
All the time, but I did it anyway.
Story of my life.
But yeah, so
I just realised
I always loved those fucking shots where it just like sweeps from like the sky and ground level all the way down.
Yeah.
Through the
like,
the fucking mine mill.
Yeah. That's how I'm gonna just
birthing drone.
Birthing.
But happy birthing from Wing.
I should have edited that, definitely.
Interesting anecdote.
I once called my teacher a bitch. I said something much worse to a teacher and got away with it. And then she was my form tutor. And that was a really awkward year.
Who was that?
Merrick's.
Okay.
Did I tell you this story? Because I was doing history GCSE and then realised that I didn't want to do a history GCSE.
Yeah.
And we had a bit of a heated debate, shall we say. As I'm sure you can imagine, teenage me was quite prone to.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the phrase "fuck off, love" or "I'll boot you in the cunt" may have been uttered at some point, which didn't go down amazingly. I mean, to be fair, like I didn't get kicked out, so that's one for the books.
If you're wondering, we can all see how you reached the douchebag you are today.
Yeah, it was a culmination of a lot of hard work.
Takes time and effort.
It really does, man. Saying that, I'm not the most loving douchebag you'll ever meet.
So we went to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And yeah, like, we're going to be a little spoilerific and shit.
Yeah, so
I hope you don't care.
Yeah. Maybe we should wait, seeing as at the moment he's the only fella in chat, so...
Okay.
If not, I'm sure we can try and do, like, spoiler-free.
Yeah, it really was a great example of, like, it did character stuff pretty well.
Yeah.
Really fucking well, in
fact.
It did.
Like,
I was, like... It seemed to put right a lot of my slight issues with the first one.
Yeah.
But it just had, like... The first one was such a fucking, like... surprise and breath of fresh air and such that it was always going to struggle to capture that same like, whoa, this is what I'm fucking watching feeling.
I've just realised I haven't connected this Xbox to the internet since we got this, have I? So this is the unpatched version. So I don't know if killing these things is actually going to give me the thing I want or not.
Oh.
So I'm going to kill a couple more and then I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up. Oh, very nearly poisoned.
So close.
So close. I love having this fucking weapon though. I'm just one-shotting everyone.
And more than that, it did something I always love in something I always love in fucking sci-fi, which is it was joyful, and the worlds it created were colourful and interesting, and
it was colourful as fuck.
It did something which I see a lot in like Rick and Morty, and just most good sci-fi will do it, right?
So she just got fucking flattened.
You were worth your own intro. But
2 shots, suck my balls. No, there's a reason I waited for her and killed her though. There is method to the.
But yeah, and it just took like an ideal or a philosophy and transformed it into its own fucking like species or culture and shit like that. So like, you know, you had the very cold, very scientific and also douchey as shit gold characters.
Oh yeah.
And, like, it was very elitist and very, like...
See, I don't know whether it's just me, but there was a definite sort of... I might have just been where I spent too much time on the internet listening to fucking dickhead racists talking about being better than everyone. But a lot of what they were saying sounded very, very, very fucking, like... almost kind of, like, neo-Nazi-ish. Like... that they were literally like made of gold and shit like that. It's just like, like again, that might have just been like extra that I was bringing to the movie.
I mean, like, I think there's something in the like, I'm more of an introvert than you.
Yeah,
I would say. So, like, to me, like, stuff like that always has much broader strokes.
Yeah.
To me, than just simply being about that, but like.
Oh no, I'm not saying it was like
it,
completely about that, but
of,
there was a definite element of that.
It's that kind of like elitist douchebag mindset, which is how you arrive there, you know.
Yeah. Don't get poisoned. Not that it's gonna matter actually, because this is the problem. I've just realised I don't have any moss, which you need to cure poison. So in order to get to the boss, I have to get poisoned.
Joy.
Which basically means that I'm taking a tax on the amount of health I can take into the fight with me.
That's what you want.
Yeah. That's cool. No, that was my fault for not planning.
Do it the Dark Souls way.
Roll everywhere. Mostly just because it's slightly quicker in this water.
Yeah. Now we can heal.
But not yet, because that'd be inefficient. Because you only have a limited number of heals, so you want to use them as little as possible.
Are we gonna fight a spider? Maybe.
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 Maybe a spider. Maybe possibly a spider.
Because I'm getting.
I had some pretty spidery vibes.
I just want to call it a feeling.
Yeah.
There's no like surprise way to do a giant spider.
Blah.
Unless you make it out of metal, I guess.
Did he tell you about the fucking spider? That's my favourite, like, someone telling an anecdote ever, I think. It's just Kevin Smith talking about,
John Peters, is it?
Whoever the fucking hacky director was, yeah.
Producer.
Same thing. I just know that would annoy you more than anything. Yeah, it's the same thing, mate. Let me just double check I don't have any moss.
It's like how Electro Swing is objectively good.
No, it's not.
It absolutely is.
Oh no, because yesterday as well we were at a party at a comic shop and I was DJing, and you pointed out to me that just you love when we're out and you hear someone else DJing and do a shit mix, because you can just look over and you'll just see my face and just look. And it's not even that I like want to be that guy. Do you know what I mean? That's just there, just sort of just like, no, not on, mate. But oh mate, yeah, there was a few little daft mixes.
That's the beauty in like having been to film school, because I'm never going to be around the director.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like we're not making it that far.
Yeah,
you can't build up from this to that.
But no, this is the problem. So it'd be like people I've been chatting to all night, and then someone will pull off a daft mix, and I've got to be like, yeah, well the tune was good though.
Yeah, you wrote it, right?
Even then, man, part of being a good DJ is just having a good selection. If you play good tunes, then you're a good DJ.
Oh, if you died, you have to do all of that again?
Yeah.
Awesome.
As I'm going to try not to die, and I'm going to be a complete bitch, and we're going to summon. Because you know the naked woman I murdered?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to get her to help now.
Sweet.
And actually, we're dressed just like her. To say, not very at all.
You're always dressed just like her.
I don't know. I normally cover my belly at least.
Hasn't been going on that long, Chief.
So far.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know you're getting in a tube top at some point.
Do I not have one?
Also,
Yeah.
giant spider.
Blah. Giant spider.
And fucking Baby Groot, dude.
Ah, he was the best part of the movie.
Baby Groot was excellent.
So cute. Also, yeah. When I did the street, we realised that she must have the tiniest fucking areolas ever on a woman.
Yeah.
Like, what's the deal with spider nipples anyway? Like, I'm gonna guess they don't have any. Oh man, you dick. Oh really? You're doing that move already? Fucking hell. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You want to heal?
Yeah. Not right away.
Are you sure?
You got to find your openings to heal, mate.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Manfred.
See, if I just healed straight away, that would have been bad news. Where's my summon? Where are you, Mildred?
Dying.
See, come on, get to work. Oh, really? Fucking
Ow.
Yeah, she's been a bit happy on that move today. Normally she's not that into it. There we go.
Death to you.
She's got to keep a bit of stamina for if she wants to do the old AoE. But we should be good. Standing behind her is not the best move, actually.
Oh, does she have like a...
Yeah, it does a fair amount of damage.
Web spraying.
Dude, if this is your kink, watch Monster Musume.
Yeah. You got a way nicer spider chick in there.
Yeah. And she's into bondage, which always a plus.
Well, it would be a waste otherwise.
Yeah, what if like she was the sub?
Well,
oh, come on, really?
what else are you gonna do with all that web? Clothesline?
I was gonna say some sort of strangulation, but yeah, go for it.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
There we go.
do you own a Batman outfit?
I'm sure I could get one pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mildred.
Much as I do love where I work, I do still kind of regret that I didn't hear back from the fucking,
And Summers.
No, the
Party shop?
costume shop. In the...
That would have been cool.
Yeah. Because particularly now I'm bald, I could have worn a different wig every day.
And had a reason to do so.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, today I'm John Lennon.
Get a little sailor outfit. Would be great. Oh, how long until you get one of those?
What, sailor outfit?
Yeah, like Sailor Scout.
Oh, what, like,
like
Sailor Moon style?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've already been talking to someone about this. Next Comic-Con, mate. I've got the hair for it. I could be Sailor Moon. I'd probably need a shave, but...
You might not have, like, conquered a generation in quite the same way.
Look. I'm kawaii as fuck.
You do fight evil by moonlight.
Oh man, I swear, like, the amount of people that Sailor Moon must have been like their fucking sexual awakening.
Never running from a real fight. She is the one called Sailor
Charlie.
Cheap.
Yeah, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Also, we can. Let me remember what wall it is. It's not that one. It is here. There we go.
If you somehow died here, would you have to fight that boss again?
No. Once the boss is dead, it's dead. But
Okay.
I would potentially lose all the souls I collected from the boss.
That would fucking suck. Alright.
Also, allow this guy's life.
Yeah. It doesn't seem great.
No, I've just got a backpack of spider eggs.
Would killing them kill him?
Quite possibly.
Yeah, that's not a
I
great
feel like I should
life.
start getting some endurance as well.
Yeah.
Saying that, I basically just need to be able to tank and get some good hits across.
Well, check her out.
Yeah. She can't speak.
Did you kill my sister?
No.
Man, I miss my sister. Have you seen her around? She's like 18 feet tall.
Half
giant
a spider. Never heard of a bra.
You can't miss her.
Yeah, you really can't.
Like, you must have not seen her because like you'd remember.
Yeah.
You know. God damn, I miss her though.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use that homeward bone it gave me just so that I can fucking. Just so that I don't have to get poisoned to get to the bonfire.
Remember Homeward Bound?
Homeward Bound. Rings a bell.
It was one of the many talking animal movies of the late 80s, early 90s.
They've all phased into one to me.
They are all one film.
Was it another,
It's like Jamiroquai.
Oh, fuck, I rested there. Oh, I'm a tit. I forgot I rested there to spend the souls, so it just brought me back here. Ah, mate, I'm so clever.
Somebody used his brain.
Somebody is not me.
On another stream.
Oh my god. And the question is as well, should I grind for a bit to make this sword stronger?
I guess.
So I will need 7 chunks?
7 chunks?
Yes. Is it? No, just the large shards even.
We gotta go collect the chunks.
How many, do I have any large shards already? 1. I think it's 7 I need. It could be more. I forget how upgrading works. I haven't played this game in months.
I thought by this point this game would be fucking drilled into your head.
It is, but it's little things like the number of chunks that you need to ascend from 7 to 10. Sort of eludes me. But a lot of this game is drilled into my head. Like, that goes without saying.
Excellent.
Like the fact I know I probably aggro... Yep. I was about to say I probably aggroed the big ball throwing motherfuckers. As one of them throws a big ball at me.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
Hey!
That's exactly what I need. I just need possibly 6 more.
Or 5 more.
Also, this frame rate is delicious.
It is. You know, like, the thing about frame rate is you don't want too much at once.
No, exactly.
Because then it just, like, bottlenecks and it's a mess. Whereas this...
Yeah.
This is a smooth, consistent, like, 3.5 frames a second.
Oh, it's easily at least 15.
Or, like, 8, maybe. Split the difference.
Yeah. I'll give you 8. Come on. I want to delay getting poisoned at least. It's going to happen, but I'm going to delay it.
Oh.
Yep.
There we go. This is what we wanted. Oh. They remind me a little of like, not Tektites from Zelda.
Oh, yeah, I know the ones you mean.
Yeah.
I can never remember their names.
We need to look up the lyrics to the Zelda rap. Quick.
No, we don't. No one ever needs to do that. It's very good if these guys start dropping moss and we fumes.
Wow.
What?
Nice graphics.
Whoa.
I mean, it's just the fact that... Like, I know that there had been video games before. I know that they had worse graphics.
Yeah.
But even at the time, did no one see, like, look... Because, like, it's fucking Zelda.
Yeah, it's...
People tried to fucking... People try to fucking push the NES, you know, with like oversized sprites and like all this shit going
Zelda
on.
was not one of them.
No.
Again, are these guys dropping items post-patch? Because I might need to do that patch.
Not in this stream.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
God, that would be an entertaining 2 days.
What, me downloading a patch?
Yeah.
Wouldn't take 2 days. But they definitely should have dropped something by now. Like, the rate is uncommon, but not that uncommon. Also, I know how they just intercept me mid-hit every time.
Mm. It works almost every time. Every time.
Come on, one of you bastards fucking drop something.
What's that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, you can look forward to us muddling our way through fucking
Yeah, we have just ordered a copy of
Wind Waker HD.
which is the prettiest Zelda.
It is.
Like,
I do like the look of
Ooh,
Breath of
hold
the
on.
Wild, though.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's not. It's not. I mean, we could have got Breath of the Wild as well, you know.
That one was more.
Oh no,
money.
I imagined it would be because
Yeah.
you know you got to justify that fucking.
Yeah, Wind Waker was £18. Breath of the Wild was like 50.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay.
because that was it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and spend £200,
Yeah.
cap it there,
You had to buy Sonic 06.
and Beautiful Katamari. But just for the Wii U, I set aside
Yeah.
£200.
I forgot they can spit fucking poison as well, you little dickheads. Cute.
Speaking of which, I should order that other camera.
Yeah, because that's another thing we're going to be doing soon.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing fucking board games
Whoa.
and card games.
Yeah. Because the very nice people at Vault Comics in Welling, London, go check them out. Pow, pow, pow. Sorted me out with a copy of the Dark Souls board game.
They did.
Which I tried to play the other day, actually. With me and Ben, but setup is very confusing. I'll put it that way. Like, it was one of those ones where I'll be down to play it, but I want to play it with someone that knows what the fuck they're doing first. Because if it's just me and fucking Ben, like after 2 zoots, trying to muddle through.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I saw that fucking merge through the model. Yo,
No,
how
I
did
can't.
That not hit?
Like, Benny's great, but I'd never call him the most focused of people.
Oh no. Well, it depends. It depends. He can get focused for some shit.
A Dark Souls board game might not be one of those things.
It was his idea to play it. Also, you'll notice there that I just like chopped through an invisible door. Yeah. There's another one. So there's an invisible door behind an invisible door, and that
Where
doesn't
does it go?
Right, I'll show you, but I'm not going to go the whole way because fuck that noise for a laugh.
Right.
But a whole other area. A whole other area that leads to a whole other area. That leads to a covenant. And loads of lore stuff.
Mandatory?
No.
Okay. I was about to judge this game.
Oh, no. If it was mandatory, that'd be bullshit.
That's like fucking Zelda 2 levels of arseholery.
Yeah.
That's fucking worse than Zelda 2. Like, that's... You know what, that's Castlevania 2.
Well, this is the
that's
thing.
That's fucking Simon's Quest
Yeah.
levels.
Go stand in this corner for 10 minutes.
And crouch.
That's the thing that I love about Dark Souls, though, is that it's full of shit like that, but the bullshit is never mandatory. And the bullshit...
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah. No, the actual mandatory stuff is all the easy shit I've been doing so far.
See, I would classify every boss, every fucking enemy is mandatory bullshit to deal with in Dark Souls.
Not at all, man. Not at all. It's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
No, it is like we've joked about this, but this is legitimately what I play to relax.
See, like, I like playing Super Meat Boy, but it's not a game I would play to relax.
It's just because I know this game so well. I can just chill out. I don't have to think about it too much. Compared to like some of the other games I play.
Yeah, like
you know, I like my intense sort of fast-paced action. So for me, this is a lot slower and more methodical, and I can kind of just coast. I mean,
I know exactly what my fucking relaxation game is going to be when we get the Wii U.
Super Meme Boy.
La 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 la.
We were having this discussion the other day about like meme culture.
Yeah.
But I feel like such an old bastard when I say it.
I don't, because it's new.
It is, but it's not, because I grew up on fucking B.
Yeah. That is where it started.
No, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like I grew up with memes, so I should be like one of the people that fully embraces it. But
yeah, but you're also a hipster.
I'm not a hipster. I'm
You're
just
the
cooler than
hipsterest
everyone.
fuck I know.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just a fucking trendsetter, bro.
Yeah.
Soon they'll all have drinking problems and like cross-dressing. You heard it here first.
Alright. As long as it's just the cross-dressing. No, this X-Men 3 was good shit.
Hey, it was a good movie.
But yeah, I pointed out that the rise of
Dank
widespread meme-related anti-intellectualism came out around the same time as the rise of fascism.
Yeah.
Which,
there's a bit of commonality between the two there.
Yeah, just a bit.
It's almost like boiling ideas down into their basest level.
Because that's it, like... like, to me at least, a lot of
oh, fuck you.
Right-wing sensibilities, or what they stand for, seems to come out of, like...
Massive oversimplification?
Not even that, but just it's all shit, like, from the id.
Yeah.
You know, it's all that, like, impulsive, like, fucking reactionary shit.
Foreigners are going to rape our families and,
yeah,
and impregnate your daughter and only eat halal meat.
It boils down, and it's not like the thinking or necessarily the fucking caring in a widespread what should be political sense, but it just, you know, it catches people's attention for like that one thing, and that's what, like, memes, like, you know, generally by way of comedic things, but that's what jokes do. They just like, they hit you somewhere deeper down that you can't, like, control properly. And even if, like, you know you know what I mean? Sometimes you'll see something and you know you shouldn't laugh at it, or it shouldn't be funny, and not even in, like, a censorship or, like, taboo way, but you're just like, that's stupid. Yeah. But you can't help but laugh.
I know, like,
and
stupid shit is the best thing that gets to me, because it kind of, it cuts through all the logic.
Yeah, but and that, it's fine, but it shouldn't be a policy maker.
No. And that's why Donald Trump is wrong.
Yeah. It's like, no, albeit it sounds good, and it makes your things get all like, nyah,
razzle dazzle,
and it goes against, like,
shit,
and
really?
again, it's like, to me, it's life is all a big dumb fucking joke. Because
your nihilism is showing.
Oh, my apathy is. But it's that thing of, like, you know, it's just people
I'm just gonna keep drinking this pint of Ting and vodka.
If Ting don't fucking end up sponsoring us, I'm gonna just like make a compilation of every time we've talked about Ting.
Mate, that would be my sponsorship from heaven. You don't even have to pay us, just give us more Ting.
Yeah, that's
and
the
some
issue.
vodka. Well, no, any excess Ting I could just shop because nowhere around here sells it because it's too white. You know,
I can't remember where the fuck I was going with that point.
memes and apathy and burgers. I've eaten a lot of burgers this week, and I feel great for it.
But yeah, it's like that was it. Like with all the fucking like the alt-right and whatnot, it is that kind of like it's that the shock culture of like angsty internet bullshit.
Well, this is it, man. It's cool to be edgy now.
Yeah. And it's like that,
but not in like a like
taboo
90s
nature, and it's like, oh, we're going against the fucking mainstream, even though you're
this
not.
is it, man. Like fucking racism is counterculture now.
Yeah. Oh my god! Like that's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah, that is the counterculture now because people are just generally less cunty to each other.
And that's it. Like we have this fucking just adoration and desperation to be part of a counterculture.
Yeah.
No one wants to be the main, even if it makes you a dick.
Yeah, even if you've got to be a fucking bigot to achieve it.
Yeah, you just don't want to be that every day. Like,
I know. It's...
we want to be part of that. Everyone wants to be the fucking rebels.
Yeah.
Best you are the Empire.
Yeah, you fucking clones. Well, only up until episode 3. And then they stopped using clones.
What, like...
Which is the bit I never got. Like, what was wrong with the clones?
I mean, how do we know it wasn't?
Because they've got different voices and stuff like that in the... And they're like different heights and different weights, and Finn isn't a clone, and he was part of the Empire.
I suppose.
No, like, that's canon.
Was he not a clone? Pretty sure he was a clone.
You mean Finn, the black guy,
Mm-hmm.
is a clone of Jango Fett.
No, I'm not saying he's a clone of him.
Right, no, but that was the point. They
But
were all clones
bred.
of Jango Fett. Yeah. Well, no, he was taken.
Was he taken?
Yeah. I mean, they might have been bred, but even so, that's different from being the clone army, where they were all clones of the same fella.
Mm. I always thought that was just like one shipment. You know what I mean?
I thought the point was they were all clones of him because he was a boss.
Was he?
Well, no, he wasn't. He was shit at his job, and he let fucking one Jedi get away.
And you know who else was shit at their job?
George Lucas.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, him too. Oh, like father, like son.
Yeah. It's genetics.
Right. I'm thinking, do I go to the...
Lucas cleansed the fuck out of that family.
Definitely. Oh. It's weird seeing us in like HD.
It's good to be back streaming again.
Yeah,
We haven't done it in a long fucking time.
It has. So there's some sort of border. Oh no, sorry, that's the cut off from the text where there's actually been stuff in chat.
But you know what we haven't had a chance to talk about on stream?
What?
The new innovative fucking Call of Duty. Oh fuck me, what a shit idea.
Yeah. Because it was like I was saying, like, how are you gonna make that one as fucking bombastic and over the top as the most recent Call of Duties?
Mm.
Just logically, I don't see it working. I'm gonna turn my
It was
phone
like-
silent.
Oh, it was just such a shit. It was like watching a Suicide Squad trailer.
For a moment, I thought you were just going to say it's like watching a suicide.
Not yet. We'll see how this goes down. Not well, but well enough for fucking EA.
Yeah, it just...
Wait, is it... No, it's not EA.
No, it's Activision.
That's the one. I was thinking Battlefield. Oh! See,
wait
my
a
fucking
minute,
clever
yeah.
little bit.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. We're not talking about Battlefield.
We're talking about another military first-person shooter set during World War II that's going to be like overly bombastic and...
Well, that was the thing. EA actually did something mildly more interesting. Because World War One is not heavily covered.
No, but then they gave everyone fucking assault rifles.
I know they EA'd it up.
Oh, hold on.
But at some point,
plot's happening.
I know, puppet guy, but
You know, I'm not even going to talk to him.
but at some point, someone had a good idea, which was, you know what, World War One hasn't been heavily covered in games, certainly, but even in fucking like movies and TV.
No
because it's
war
too
has
fucking...
been realistically covered in games. If we're going down that fucking avenue,
But
like, you get shot in the shoulder and then you get sepsis and you're in hospital for 6 months, and then you've got to go through like a year of fucking
that was
physio.
not my point.
No, but if you're talking about fucking realism in a war game,
No, I'm not talking about realism in a war game. I'm talking about the fact that no one's really done World War One. It was like
it's a dumb idea.
Well, it's the fact that it's like in broader scale, broader strokes, right? It's too fucking messy to tell for the most part. Like, there's just too many things going on in every direction. Because World War One was just Europe's big old clusterfuck.
It was a grand old time.
But fucking, like, World War Two has been extensively covered in games and films and TV. Whereas, like, when you boil World War One down to just an individual battle, that could work as a game.
Yeah, but
Or individual battles. So that, like, it,
sort of.
there was a smart enough idea that they could do something.
Just
that
a shame it had to go through the EA engine.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a smart idea. Let's fuck that up.
They did. But that doesn't, like, that's fucking, like,
That's
10
just
leagues
EA.
ahead
Yeah.
of Activision's let's do World War II again.
Yeah. No one's done this before.
Except us and everyone else.
I always take that wrong turning. Fuck. Wait, is that... No, that's not... That is... It's the right way. I'm not a complete
fuck.
idiot.
Maybe that's why you always take the wrong turn.
Yeah, because it's the right turning.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I gotta go the other way. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
That's fine. I've got invincibility frames. I would have done if they had actually attacked whilst I was still in the animation. But the animation cleared on like the same couple of frames they attacked.
If we ever make a highlight reel.
We all know what the first thing on the highlight reel is going to be if we do it. No, I was going to say me knocking over my drink, but...
Oh, yeah, that too.
Or was that going to be the Charlie's a Drunken Mess compilation?
That one would never end.
It would just be every episode.
Every day.
Every day.
Get drunk every day.
Oh, I thought I did the thing. It's cool. I don't have to worry about hitting people now.
It's getting fucking Harryhausen up in here.
It's just pointless trying to hack my way through all these dudes, so I just run through.
I thought you'd take a cheeky shot.
Yeah, they always do. But I'm just going to go. He hit me just before I could do the... There we go.
Everything is fine.
That is. It's good.
Ooh, check you out.
It's almost as if I played this game far too much.
Yeah.
But that couldn't possibly be true.
That's it, man. Like, I think that's part of why I, like, this game just, like, everything I know of it just put me off.
That's fine.
But you know what I mean? It's like, there's never, like, a fucking easy way.
That's the point.
But I don't see how you can play this game without, like, fucking going through forums and a guide and having, like, spreadsheets laid out in front of you.
Because you
and, like,
learn. You play it. Bruv, my first playthrough was 100 hours.
I don't have that.
No, I know. No, this was the thing. I was unemployed. It was just that. This game annoyed me when I was at uni and didn't have time to play it.
Oh, I know what. Well, this place is tricky.
Nothing
the same
sinister
reason I,
from
like-
that laugh.
I always struggle with fucking RPGs. Because I know there's so many games out there that
Yeah.
I have not played.
Too fast for you, Patches, you little fucking dick. That's cool. Wait, we've only got 300 souls, haven't we?
Yeah.
So what we can do is we'll just kill ourselves, basically. Oh, actually, I might as well try to get the rings while I can. Oh, I didn't need to do that extra hit. That was unnecessary, and I'm probably dead.
Oh.
There we go.
Yay.
Okay, that ring there is funny story. Right, that
Funny story.
remember a discussion with a classmate? Desensitized to topic at one. Actually, yeah, no, that is a valid point, and that is an argument you could definitely make. Especially that it seems to be a lot of war games from like American production companies are completely kind of. I'm trying to think how to sort of put this.
Well, it like
They could very easily be used as propaganda tools.
yeah.
There's definitely a glorification. I don't think it's game's responsibility. Serious as possible. Not as serious as possible, but it's the
not
difference
at all.
between being serious and being able to portray things in the wrong light.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's just what. It's the same with the fucking Sarkeesian argument. It's not about what there is, it's about what there's not.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
And the majority of games about war, or at least the bigger games about war,
yeah,
do fuck all in
Yeah.
the terms of like intelligent thought.
no, exactly, and that was why Spec Ops: The Line was such a breath of fresh air when it came out.
Absolutely.
Like,
Or even shit like this War of Mine.
yeah, oh,
It's just,
mate, that
like-
game's too deep for me. Like,
But like, even if we look, with the majority of war games can be fucking like, you know, like it's always just defeat, and it's
Yeah.
never come to an agreement or treaty or
yeah,
understanding.
it's
with.
always just like kill all of the people, and then you have won the game.
Like, look at it's a dumb example, right? But look at Gears of War,
Yeah,
and that was able to take it beyond a point of like, okay, it's this country versus this country. It's like, no, we're fucking humanity, we're humans, and it's not ever addressing the point of like, yeah, but you like maybe you could just like talk it out.
not just that actually, but
I
we're
mean,
in Gears
come
of
on.
in Gears of War. Humans are the occupying force. That's the bit that always got me. Is it's just like, because that planet isn't Earth.
Oh, good. Oh, and like I don't know much of the story of it.
I've played all three of them. I mean, there's more than three, but
Yeah, there's 4.
is there four? I thought there was another one even.
No, like I'm pretty sure they've only had
So,
one
yeah,
come out. And
we're going to be a
fucking
cheesy
XCOM.
cunt, and we're going to summon, but not for the boss necessarily.
Just
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
for fun.
Oh no, he's going for it straight away. Nice one, Leroy.
Leroy.
His name is actually a reference to that.
Really?
Here's a paladin called Leroy.
Jenkins.
God damn it, Leroy.
Archer, are you old enough to remember Leroy Jenkins?
It's got to still be like memes.
Maybe. It was a long fucking time ago, dude.
It was, man. It was when YouTube was still
Not a thing.
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins.
You stack of chicken.
Check the year. Check.
Ooh, come on, Leroy. Don't get killed. Come on, you're my cover, Leroy. I need you. Cause fucking dicks like this. Kia.
Wow.
When was it?
May 11th, 2005.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's 12 years.
Yeah. And I never realised it.
Is Leroy dead?
It started on. It was on my birthday,
Oh, nice.
May 11th.
German YouTube. I didn't even imagine there being. Oh, Leroy got health back. That's nice of him. But now he's trying to fucking fight the things on the other side of the wall. Damn it, Leroy. Just. Oh, okay, that worked.
Okay.
Right, come on then, Leroy.
There we go.
Who is Leroy? It was just a guy on World of Warcraft.
Who ran around screaming his own name?
Yeah, basically, like his whole guild were like planning a raid, and then he was just like, "Oh, fuck this," and just ran in and shouted his name as he ran in, and everyone loved it. Leroy. That's the thing. It's like there's not even the J there. It's like. Also, this is like the saddest boss when you learn his lore. And he's also a big old puss, but he's probably going to kill me.
Cool.
Well, he'll probably only kill me because I said he'll probably kill me. But
what about now? What level of
I don't know. I don't know
Sod's
how.
law have you put yourself?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything, and then make it worse.
I think you just made it worse.
Yeah, no, I did.
You know,
Right,
because you
should
said
just be
you
able to
didn't
go-
want to make it worse. Nice.
Okay, that's the real one there.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you're just fucking mining away his health.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and we know which one he is now, so we're locked on. And yeah, Leroy will just fucking flatten the cunt.
There's a second one.
No, that's him done. But the problem, basically, he clones himself, and then, but all of his clones can actually attack, but you can only damage the real one. Oh, we got the Mask of the Mother. Nice.
I mean, for a game, in answer to your point, Archer, like, this game came out like fucking 7 years ago.
Not just that, but this game was made on a fucking budget.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you compare it to the other games that were being released at the time. But in terms of, like, actual art design, I fucking love this game. Like, yeah, in terms of, like, pure polygons and power and shit like that, yeah. It's not the prettiest game, but...
I think it's also kind of a case of them... Like, it's not the greatest, like... Because they have tried to go for quite realistic.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And
it's
it
not
does
like
just suffer
fantasy
from
and
that, like...
Uncanny Valley kind
You know,
of...
we played some of fucking Bioshock. And the visual design of that game, like, it's not super unrealistic, but it has, like,
that
a
kind of
quality
like
to it,
plasticky cartooniness that...
Yeah, but it makes it work.
Yeah.
And it makes it hold up a lot better.
Well, this is kind of the argument, though, that it's aesthetics over trying to appeal to the realism crowd.
Absolutely.
And in terms of it looking at it as like a bad Skyrim, at least this animates better than Skyrim. Because the shitty animations in this are kind of half the point of the game, where it's very procedural in that regard.
I don't know, man. I feel like by this point Bethesda are just like taking
Shit.
it easy street.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, people expect it.
Where the NPCs' dialogue are funny and awkward. That's all of them.
Absolutely.
Like,
1 through 5.
yeah. The Elder Scrolls games are, for the most part, pretty well written. Like, you can tell whoever does the bulk of the writing for them really likes reading fantasy. Oh, come on, you fucking skeleton fuck.
That's something I will say about talking about Bethesda, Fallout 3.
Mm-hmm.
Of like just this like the supplementary text. I enjoy it.
Oh no, definitely, man. Like, there's a lot to love with the Fallout games, as I'm sure you know from my love of the Fallout games,
Yeah.
and me constantly banging on about my love of the Fallout games. And I know that's there every time, but I just take the hit.
You'll be fine. God. With your fire.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
I shall
Just
give
gonna
you
run
a poisonous tap.
Fuck you. It's gotta be. You know the times when you think you push a button and you just didn't?
Yeah. It's usually jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Like,
If someone
oh god, why did I? Oh wow. Fucking recovery. Okay, what way do I need to go again?
if someone could take like just like a voice recognition
I've got to do all of that fucking work again.
and scanned all of Twitch, all of YouTube, and just found the amount of times someone on the internet had shouted
I
or
pushed
just said,
jump.
I pushed jump.
It would. Yeah, it would be a lot.
Billions.
But I think that's because jumping is one of those things that even like I don't know, not like unskilled players, but people that don't play a lot, you always want to sort of you crave that sort of like frame perfection with a jump. Do you know what I mean? Whereas something like frame precision with a sword hit is less kind of tangible.
Yeah.
Like being like, no, I'm going to wait till the last possible frame to jump off this platform, and then I'm going to jump on this platform. Like that's a thing everyone can sort of get behind.
Yeah. Well, some games make it fucking mandatory for one.
Yeah,
So
like Mega Man.
you're left with that, like, the awkward betweenness of, like, you want to get, because you know you have to get to the edge of the platform.
Yeah,
And not even just you want to have, like, that style flourish. You have to.
yeah. Like the game forces you to do so, and I really should have taken that fucking save point. But
So either you jump too early and fall down a hole,
oh,
or
God.
you don't jump and
Oh, you
also
son of
fell down a
bitches.
hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that fucking spawn point. Oh god, am I? Is this gonna work? Oh sweet Jesus. Yeah. I started playing Metroid and the jumping frustration is real. Ah, mate, I can imagine. Like old.
Oh, which one?
Well, I imagine first, like Metroid, not even Super Metroid.
Yeah.
From that, yeah. NES games and
yeah.
SNES games are the worst for that kind of shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, trying to fucking wall jump in any SNES or even worse. I can't think of any. Oh no, Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah. See, I started going to Sega just because I played more Sega as a kid. Because again, I think we've explained this one before, but Nintendo's reach wasn't actually that big inside the UK.
Or Europe in general, I think.
Yeah, but I know the UK particularly. It was Sega Town. It was the same as like computers. Like Commodore wasn't as much a thing here as the Spectrum was, because the Spectrum was super cheap comparatively.
And it changed, obviously, by the time we hit the N64 and PS1 era.
Yeah.
Because,
But it started to kind of stabilise around that point. Oh crap, I forgot the Nintendo Switch existed. Yeah, there's not really much coming out on it at the moment, which is unfortunate because I actually do quite like it.
no,
at least in
I
theory.
like it a lot. Even just in that little 5 minutes I played on Breath of the Wild on it.
Yeah. No one cares about it,
It's
especially Nintendo, it would seem. It's not that they don't care, but they're not the best at launching consoles.
No.
Like, a lot of the big manufacturers aren't, like... Fucking Sony are awful at launching consoles.
Everyone's awful at launching consoles by this point.
Well, because, you
Do
know
you
what...
remember the fucking Xbox lineup?
Yeah. Even
Or the
now...
PS4?
Even now, the Xbox lineup isn't great.
PS4 had what? Knack?
Yeah. That was why I held off getting mine until Bloodborne came out, and then I was like, okay, I guess I need to do this now.
Yeah. Let's find out.
Yeah, what the PS4 launch was. And while you do that, I'm going to run to fucking Sen's Funhouse. Yeah, I don't even know how long I've been streaming, but I can easily get us to fucking Anno Londo.
Okay.
Oh, my back. I keep forgetting that because there's green on my t-shirt, it just goes invisible.
Okay, it would be nice if... Fucking Google.
Fucking Google.
No, I don't. Fuck's sake.
Oh, technology, you fickle bitch.
It heard me say its name, and then started doing like voice recognition and shit.
Well, you said Google.
Fuck you. Here's the PS4 launch lineup.
Okay.
Madden 25.
Ah!
Resogun.
Uh,
Need for Speed Rivals. Lego Marvel Superheroes.
okay.
Like, you can have fun with
Yeah,
Lego
yeah, no,
games.
I genuinely quite enjoy the Lego games.
Call of Duty. Ghosts.
Oh god, that one.
Killzone Shadowfall.
Oh mate, I bought that.
How was it?
It looked nice.
Contrast.
Oh, was that the? I think the fucking French Canadian indie game where you play as like someone's imaginary friend that is shadows.
Maybe.
I think so. I think that's the game.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Okay, no, that was actually a really fucking good game.
Not new, I think. At the PS4 launch.
What, Black Flag?
Yeah.
It was. Again, that
Was
was.
it still fresh?
Yeah.
Or was it
I
just a
think so.
port?
No.
I
It
thought-
was fresh. It was fresh. I
Did it
think
not
so.
come out on the fucking 360 and PS3?
As well, but
Okay.
cheeky cunt. We only need one large Titanite shard, but where we're going, we can buy them now. So,
Battlefield 4.
meh.
FIFA 14. Knack.
How have we not done a playthrough of Knack yet? I could
don't know,
probably
do
get
you
a
own
copy
Knack?
for about £2.
Probably. And Skylanders Swap Force.
Oh wow, yeah. That was not a good like I say,
I want to
like,
say, like,
compare it to the Xbox lineup though.
as much as I can enjoy the Lego game, like,
Bear in mind that was the best thing.
yeah, like, the fucking Switch had a better launch lineup.
Of one game.
Oh, don't forget snipper clips.
Okay.
That looks fun.
Ah, mate, my timing's fucked.
And now let's take another depressing dive into the history of Microsoft.
Knack my ass. Nice. I've been tempted to play Knack just because I want to see how bad it is. Is that a bad thing to want?
No, I bought
Also,
Quack
this is
Attack
gonna hurt.
today.
Yeah, true. We did also buy a DVD about fucking landslides. I remember wanting to buy a PS4 for Beyond Two Souls. Oh wow, fucking David Cage.
David
Hello, my name is David Cage. Don't talk about emotions.
Okay. X-Bone lineup. Rise, Son of Rome.
Oh, that game.
Killer Instinct.
Okay, fighting game's always good.
Yeah.
No, it is like I quite enjoy the old fighting games. You know this.
Dead Rising 3. Okay.
I mean, it was the shittest one, but
Yeah. Well.
also we're gonna go kill a giant now.
Oh yeah, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, when they started being shit about it. Oi! Fucking, that was a soccer kick and a half.
A Forza game.
Oh, hooray. You know what, though? I don't mind the Forza games.
I don't care about realistic driving games.
I don't mind them, you know. There's a place for them.
More
than there is, like, most other, like, kind of sporty games.
Okay.
Because you can't just go out and drive a fucking Bugatti Veyron on the Nürburgring in your everyday life.
Yeah, I mean, I just never enjoyed them so much.
No, that's fair. Like, I don't know, I'm one of those people, like, when I play normal racing games, I'll put gears on and stuff like that. Just because I like that level of having to master something.
See, I always just enjoyed fucking kart races.
Yeah.
Speaks volumes, I think. But
I mean, it speaks volumes about both of us. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, that test that I took on the internet today.
Yeah. The one I probably don't need to take.
Yeah. Basically, Channel 4 were doing a thing about autism, so I did, like, a little questionnaire. And, like, it's not necessarily saying that I'm autistic, just that, like, two of the traits I share quite highly.
Quite. We have a Crimson Dragon from the makers of Panzer Dragoon.
Oh, okay.
Comes a Panzer Dragoon ripoff.
Well, you know. So if someone's going to do it... Oh, mate. Who even touched the button, you know? That was bullshit.
Battlefield 4 again.
Oh, hooray.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag again.
Again, it was actually a good game. I can't hate.
Zumba World Fitness Party.
I say, you see this Brad just stood here sleeping. We're going to allow him. There's a reason. I said, this guy we're not going to allow.
Yeah. That guy looked like trouble.
Yeah. But he's going to try it again, and we're still not going to allow him. We're just going to stand here and block this door for like another 5 seconds or so.
Okay.
You're still alive? Fuck you. Making me look like a tit. I'm going to drink one. Oh, no.
Skylanders Swap Force again. Fighter Within, which we all remember.
Yep. I definitely remember it. Oh, fuck.
Lego Marvel Superheroes again.
Oh, mate. That was a bit close. I'm not going to lie.
Loco Cycle.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yep. Madden 25 again. Fucking hell.
Fucking Madden games, I swear, man.
NBA 14 again.
Oh, I love sports. I think The Rise of the Tomb Raider is my favourite game I played on PS4. I haven't played that one, actually. I haven't even played, like, the new Tomb Raider remakes.
Just Dance 2014.
Oh, wow.
Need for Speed Rivals again. Yeah, like, no one knows how to fucking launch a console. Like, you compare that to the fucking PS2.
Yeah.
Or fucking... Oh, God, like, if we take it all the way back... Not all the way back, but most of the way back. Look at the fucking NES lineup.
Yeah.
The fucking black box titles. Just straight in.
Really?
And albeit they had Japan as the fucking testing breeding ground for a couple years before.
Yeah.
Like,
this is it, because they try to do more worldwide releases now.
Absolutely.
Which I think might be part of the issue.
Shit takes time to make, and...
Because the thing is they try to put stuff into the same markets, but the same markets don't buy the same stuff. It's like...
I wonder as well if there's an issue of, like, developers just kind of waiting
Well, no, this
to
is it. They want to see what the big
issues
console is.
there are with the hardware before they're ready to start, like, throwing out fucking games for it.
Also, just to get back to the game briefly, does it seem suspicious to you that this chest is just in the middle of the room?
Oh, is this our first mimic?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Also, the chest is breathing and has teeth.
I like to think it's yawning.
Hoping Shadow of the Tomb Raider was coming next, because that was that was Xbox exclusive, wasn't it? Because that's the new thing now.
No, that was Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay, I should really pay attention to these things.
Yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is a future game.
I get wrecked. Can.
Nice.
Also, we've got a lightning spear now, which is really useful.
It sounds useful.
It's a spear of lightning. What's not to be useful about that? Also, this place, Sense Fortress, is where you really start to learn to like use your eyes.
What? Just checking on the chains.
No, not just that, but you know, if
Oh, the blood on the.
Yeah, and then a big fucking spiky ceiling.
Yeah.
Like, if there's blood on the platform, maybe be hesitant.
Or just get off it quick.
That's just a good rule for life, I think.
What? Get off it quick.
Yeah, just get off quick.
Oh, that was so. You know, I said
Yeah,
I was
take your
fucking saying about listening to some more Sleepy Cabin.
Yeah.
It's like maybe it's not one of the things they were talking about was maybe it's not premature ejaculation. Maybe I just got bad shit to do and I want to like get in, get out, and get on with my life. You know. Maybe I'm living life on the edge, getting shit. I'm pow, 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 doing shit every day.
I think everyone's tried to make that argument before. Was it, if Shadow is going to be Xbox exclusive again, I'm going to shit on Crystal Dynamic. Is it even Crystal Dynamic anymore? Because I swear... Because who was it that originally made Tomb Raider?
Fuck knows. Does Squeenix just publish?
I don't know. I think they like own everything now. That wouldn't surprise me. It's fucking Squeenix.
It is Squeenix.
Come on, you.
Squeenix. I have some fucking awful Squeenix puzzle games that we are absolutely doing.
Oh god, yeah, you did buy those, didn't you? Core
Yeah.
Design made the originals. Yes, thank you. Oh crap. Yeah, I've got some of the originals on PlayStation. Like, I really used to enjoy them as a kid, despite them being fucking brutal to play as a kid.
Yeah.
Those games did not fuck about.
They did not.
That's
There's
what I
a
like,
lot-
and they kind of... The new ones, to me, seem like they've simplified a lot.
I think people realise though that something that did have that kind of focus on like a story that was told to you. It wasn't told like that kind of difficulty work or like that higher difficulty in general works well with this kind of game where like everything about this just about you have to like be super involved to really go for and get, or you just have someone explain it to you like I do.
Yeah.
But like a game like that, I feel like a higher difficulty goes against or
No,
like,
because the challenge was in the platforming. Like, it's half the fun.
I don't know, man.
That's at least
like,
how it seems to me.
that the key fucking
Oh god, I can't remember how to do these runs. I think it's the first two? Yeah, that seems right to me.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go, mate. Fucking lovely jubbly.
But I'd say the key mechanic in those is exploration.
To a degree,
So
but...
providing that they're still getting the exploration right, I can't see making the platforming like I don't know, like I think maybe a more explorative Uncharted,
okay.
if that makes sense. Or like that was a decent like jumping off point for a reimagine with tighter controls.
Yeah, but I know, it's just one of those ones where it's like, I've had this argument about the most recent Metal Gear Solid where I think there's a point to bad controls.
It depends on the kind of game.
It does, but I think a game like that, where a lot of the challenge came from the difficulty of the platforming, I feel like a lot of that gets missed when you streamline the controls.
I don't think so. I don't think every game has to be fucking Dark Souls.
No, I'm not saying that, but you've got to be aware of what the appeal of your game is. And a lot of the thing I liked about those games was this kind of, you really had to think about every stage of your platforming. It wasn't just like you'd push a button and jump, or the Uncharted thing of it's just like you put your character in a certain direction and push the jump button, and if they jump, then you've gone the right way. Like there's a big fucking difference, because it's not as satisfying, because you need the room to fail.
You do need the room to fail, but like the control was so fucked.
But that was...
No, it wasn't the point, Chief.
Not necessarily the point, but that was what a lot of people liked
remember
about it.
from your childhood.
Yeah, but then guess what childhood me did? I was fucking like, okay, then I'm gonna play the shit out of this.
Yeah, but
and
again, the way in which people consume games has changed.
But then people are doing it wrong.
Like but that's the thing. You have games like this.
Yeah, and why do you think
now?
Why do you think there's such a fucking passionate community for this game?
Yeah, but like,
because the game doesn't treat you like a cunt and simplify things.
Tomb Raider though was made at a time back when you didn't have these fucking like more niche audiences for games. It was like it was trying in some way to appeal to as many people as it could. This game isn't.
No, and that's for the best. I don't think games should try to appeal to a mass market if what they offer is very niche.
But I wouldn't say that Tomb Raider is trying
cheeky cunt.
to offer something niche.
That's the easiest fight I've ever had with that guy. 'Cause he's got that fucking nippy rapier. That shit is quick. It's like, fuck me, yeah. He normally does me over, I'm not gonna lie.
So is that oh, it's just a chest.
Yeah. No, it's cool. The ones that are mimics, I know are mimics. Like, there's not going to be a lot of times of us getting caught short. Tomb Raider's never tried to be too much mainstream. Thank you. Fucking completely vindicating me there.
I don't know, fucking like around anniversaries or like that.
Yeah, that
kind
doesn't
of mark.
count, man. That's like I think we're talking like OG PlayStation, like when it was still Core Dynamics.
Fair.
Wait, I'm trying to remember if it was like anniversaries or the other one, but I've got a really like sort of Legend Anniversary and Underworld Trilogy. I think it was. I remember there was one that had like a motorbike chase and shit on it, and that one has a firm place in my heart, but not for a particularly PG reason.
There's always a firm place.
Yeah, well, basically just I was going out with a girl at the time. Her brother had a copy of the game in his room. We went into his room because I wanted to play the game. And then while we were there, she was sucking me off whilst I was trying to play. And it was really difficult. Surprisingly.
Is that why you like difficult games?
It's just an extra level of challenge. It's like, I've got to finish this level, but I also need to come.
The amount of times I've heard you say that while playing Dark Souls.
I've never come while playing Dark Souls. That I can remember.
You don't remember that stream well, do you?
There was that one time. No. I'm trying to remember how the fuck... I think I've got to fall down. Oh, do I really have to go back here? You know what? No, I'm going to be cheesy as fuck. And then we put it great. It's not Tomb Raider anymore because no one's playing. Yes, thank you.
But I think they are making shit like that in the indie scene, and we like...
Right, but But I don't think we're necessarily talking about the indie scene here. We're talking about like large, big budget fucking releases from people like fucking Square.
Yeah, but like at the same time, there kind of has to be a point. Like, you know what? They could make the originals easier to play.
I don't know, but
not in just like in terms of being able to fucking like I don't know. Are they on PSN?
I don't know if they are on PSN actually.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you can still have those games, but if you're gonna have a big fucking studio making something, why not make it big? Why not leave the fucking indie crowd to do something smaller and more considered or thought out or niche?
Because that's the kind of thinking that means that we've got fucking Call of Duty every year.
I suppose, but like, look at what happens when, like, take. You know, I'm gonna jump back to Sniffer Clips.
Okay.
There would have been no fucking point in Nintendo trying to make that game.
Right, but...
So instead they just reached out.
But then that still managed to be a launch title for a fucking new Nintendo console.
Yeah, and it feels Nintendo-y as fuck.
Right, but that's not what I would call an indie release.
I'd say it is, though.
Like, it may not be AAA, but it's at least like AA. Because to get that kind of publisher backing, you're not going to do that with an indie budget. It's just
they did though.
Unless you've got those links already, though. Like that's
no. Like I heard it was just like fucking. They made like internet games and flash games and shit, and then Nintendo just reached out to them because they had a cool new property.
Right, but then that's no. Fuck. Oh, I just died for the first time in a long time. There's nothing but like to make an indie game with an unusual idea that does this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a risk, definitely, because this is the thing where it's like there's so many indie games these days, and things like Steam do a fucking shit job of sorting through them.
I'd argue that though there's two separate like points here. Yes, big studios should make more interesting and risky shit.
Yeah.
But I'd say they should at least just make it shit that still only they could make. It can have, like, a lot to it.
Right, but...
Like, you want to know what, like, a modern Tomb Raider would fucking be?
Uncharted, because that's what we fucking got.
No, but like a genuine, like it would be fucking Last Guardian without the dog. You know?
No, it wouldn't, because Last Guardian's like traversal mechanics weren't that deep. That was the whole point of the Tomb Raider games, where there's so many like modifiers and variables that you need to learn, and that's what made it interesting.
But I mean,
Last Guardian was just like weird non-procedural fucking well, it was procedural animation. You know what I mean. It wasn't like canned animations.
Where's
the fucking key? I always forget how to get there. So we gotta go do this bit, and we gotta go beat up a troll, and then we got a boss fight, and then where the fuck is the key there? Fuck you. Don't test.
But I think with Tomb Raider anyway, like it was just such a weird fucking property.
Not really,
like,
man.
It was never like a game like this is sold.
Sexy girl fucking explores and solves puzzles.
Yeah, that's what it was sold on.
Yeah. And now they've changed it to sexy girl who wants to be Nathan Drake avoids getting raped and then murders 100 people. I don't see that as much of an improvement, I'll be honest.
Because
that's why I've never bothered to actually sit down and play the game.
Because they desperately wanted to fucking keep that like name recognition, right?
Yeah, but they didn't actually make a game that looks to me like it feels like a Tomb Raider game.
Well, because they'd have had to change it anyway to make it more like not PC necessarily, but you know what I mean. More
Sort of,
modern
yeah,
times,
was-
more
was
modern
it?
sensibilities.
I think Tomb Raider Underworld.
Like, though, you remember when fucking Lara Croft was in, like, lads mags and shit? Like,
Yeah.
that's not how you could do that anymore.
No, it's not. But that's not to say that there's no.
But my point is,
Redeeming
at the
quality,
time, that was how they were marketing these games.
Right, but I'm not talking about how the game's marketed. I'm talking about how the game plays, how it feels.
Yeah, but when people decide to reboot something, I'm imagining they probably look at how a game was marketed and sold more than how they look at how the game was made.
I don't
That's an
know.
issue,
Well, yeah,
but
I
it's
mean that's
the reality.
That's the problem. I think if you're rebooting a game, you should take the elements that are proven to work from the gameplay.
But that's the thing. It wasn't like there was deeper stuff in there, but Tomb Raider was always just sold on sexy girl goes on treasure hunt adventure.
Right, but again, we're getting down to the point of just because something is sold one way, that doesn't mean that that's the point of the game. Do you know what I mean? Dark Souls was sold as being really fucking brutally difficult, but that's not the point of the game.
Are you sure?
No, the point of the game is that the victory fucking feels good when you earn it.
Yeah, because the game is brutally difficult.
Not necessarily.
You're not gonna make the argument that the point of Dark Souls is not to beat you to shit.
No, it's that it fucking it. The point of Dark Souls is that it's reminiscent of the older style of like NES and SNES games, which were less fucking handholdy than modern games.
Mm.
This game is like the fucking antithesis of a lot of modern, overly tutorialized games.
I think it's just people
it
are worried.
respects the intelligence of the players.
Mm.
Also, do you want, like, you know what I said about how this game was made on a proper budget,
Mm.
right? To make him look taller, rather than changing the character model, they
Oh,
just
he's
made him
flying.
float in the air. It's great. So, I think Tomb Raider. There's already been a lot like Tomb Raider and Wolves would have been like really bit and still pretty modern. But this is, I think this is the problem where it tried to be, well, it's one of the ones I don't think I've played unless it was the one in that blowjob story I was saying earlier.
Mm.
I was a bit too distracted to figure out which Tomb Raider I was playing. But oh wait, yeah, I can buy the greatsword now. Wait.
But again, I mean, like, the way in which people game has changed.
It has, but
It has excessively changed. And I think everyone in the industry is fucking terrified that there's going to be another crash.
oh god, yeah, because they're fucking begging for one.
They are. But I think we've gotten to the point of, like, extrapolation where it's not going to happen.
I don't know, man.
Something will survive.
Something will, but
You won't see consoles and fucking Steam and the Ouya burnt to the ground at the same
oh
time.
god, no, it's not. It's not going to be the same kind of crash as it was in the fucking. Is it the 70s? No, 80s.
No, 80s. 83.
That's cool. I plan to do that. See. I don't know what's this.
But there's still that fear, and you know the statistics of fucking like 80% of people who play any given game will not finish that game.
Right, I know, but that's.
So that's something that puts a good majority of people off gaming, and then particularly when you look at the fucking AAA like developers and publishers, whoever, they want people to, when they're charging fucking $60 for one copy
Yeah.
at release, they want people to fucking finish that game,
Oh,
or
no,
at
they
least
don't.
get
No.
like way more hours into it.
They don't care once the game is sold.
I think they do. They might not care about like
unless their aim is
fucking...
to sell DLC.
I don't even think it's a DLC thing. They want a game. You know what it is? You know what it might actually fucking be?
What?
People like you.
What do you mean people like me?
Fucking game critics.
Yeah.
If you have a game which it takes fucking like 5 hours to like make any kind of progression because it's just like either you have to really pay attention or really get in tune with a bunch of different fucking mechanics, game developers are going to shit on that game critics even are going to shit on that game.
Not necessarily bad game critics are going to shit on that game. A good game critic should be able to see the game for what it's attempting to do and how well it pulls that off. Whether or not they like it
Not if you
personally,
get sledgehammered like immediately.
but I don't know, because it's game critics are fallible as fuck, man.
They are, but the industry doesn't give a shit about that. They give a shit about the number that people post on their games.
To a degree, but I think this again we're coming down more to a problem with games criticism.
I've really been skeptical with Rise of the Tomb Raider at the time because I think they're, as you said, really going into the Uncharted survival action niche. But if you play it, it's really interesting how they tried to sneak great aspects of the old Tomb Raider games into it. And it's just generally a fun way to play because of the open world feel and the cool gameplay. But the exploring and puzzle solving and great level design of the old ones are still in there. I'm glad that they're slowly going back to that direction. And that's cool, man.
No, this is it, but I think this is the problem where I think gamers are a lot more receptive to weirder kind of games and weirder experiences than devs give them credit for.
I think part of the issue of that, though, is when it comes to something more off the beaten track, what you'll see is it takes a little bit of time. It takes like a couple of waves of adopters.
Of course it will, man. Like
you look at something like Everything.
Yeah.
I feel like that is probably going to get a huge amount of traction on YouTube, and it's going to sell way less copies than it deserves to.
But dude, I mean, fucking look at Dark Souls. When I first played this game, I didn't like it.
Mm.
And that was because... Oh shit, I can't even use this properly. Because the game was pushing me in ways I wasn't expecting.
Or like the Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that absolutely everyone who has ever streamed that game or played that game online has, or even just fucking reviewed it, has absolutely said, go and play that game before you watch this.
Yeah.
Even
People
if it's a
still
review.
watch it.
Like, either they'll just say, yes, it's good, go play it. And, like... But I feel like way more people have just fucking... And like, they were even smart with the Stanley... Like, really smart with the Stanley
it was a very
Parable.
smart game.
Like, I am convinced that they fucking built the Stanley Parable demonstration as a way of promoting that game on YouTube and such places without having to actually reveal anything.
The actual game itself.
Inside.
Definitely, man. This is the thing, like... That's why a lot of the discussion about the game was actually more based around how clever the demo was at deconstructing the nature of demos themselves.
Yeah.
Which, interesting take.
Absolutely.
Because I remember I was reading something... I don't know if I was reading or
But it's like they even made little like personalized demos.
Yeah, for certain...
Like I know the Grumps on Steam Train had their own personal one. And it's just like a great little moment. Like, God damn it, Ross.
Yeah.
Was a thing. And then the narrator said it in the demo. And it was just like,
oh!
Did you two do this? God damn it, Ross.
That's fucking brilliant, though. Like,
yeah, it was such just like a smart way of like... Because beyond that, even if you're not, it says to any fool like me watching, like, Yeah, we're a cool company.
Yeah.
We do things
cool
in,
things.
like, interesting ways, and we support like you know, people who you think are funny at the very least. You know?
Someone's got to. But no, this is it. Like, I think there's so much scope of different ways for companies to do shit there, and it's just annoying to see them all kind of doing the same thing. And I mean, we got onto this whole fucking topic.
Well, like, do you remember what the fucking Doom demo was, for all intents and purposes?
Which one?
Or like the fucking open beta or whatever the fuck they put out?
What, of the online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a multiplayer thing because that's what people wanted.
Yeah, but then the game itself came out and people were like, actually, fuck the multiplayer.
Exactly.
The single player is the tits.
But again, it's not about what a game is or about like anything to do with that.
I guess.
And like sometimes you do just have to like play into that a little if you still want to have a job.
To a degree, but I think it's one of those ones you could almost start it like people expect and then fuck with it as it goes. It was like we were saying about Spec Ops earlier.
Yeah.
And the way Spec Ops starts is for the first hour, 2 hours, you think it's just another military game.
How long is Spec Ops though?
8 hours?
That's a perfectly reasonable amount of game length for a game reviewer to finish.
Yeah, but it's still the whole thing of it kind of, it lulls the player into a certain mindset by playing a lot like stuff they know. It's basically, imagine Gears of War but with like hit scan weapons. And like the kind of like damage calculations of like a Call of Duty. So like a couple bullets will kill and stuff like that. It's not like you've got to do a whole fucking clip.
Yeah.
And then so you're just playing it and you're like, oh, it's quite tactical. You can like, well, I say quite tactical, it's not, but you can like order your units to do sort of certain things. You got like 2 guys with you.
Yeah.
And then the game goes on and the game just starts fucking with you in more and more severe ways until you kind of realise what the game's doing. And then you're just like, oh, I get it now. Okay. But it wouldn't have had that effect if you weren't going into it just assuming it's going to be another fucking war game.
But that, I mean, this goes back to what we were saying about fucking Guardians 1. That, like, and even what I fucking say frequently about countercultures and all this shit, and even us about being like I wouldn't say I'm a hipster anyway, but
Hey, yeah, you fucking called me a hipster earlier, you cheeky cunt.
yeah, that's why I was about to say we, and then I realised
I'm not a hipster, man. Just allow you.
But nonetheless, like,
That was easy.
yeah, it was.
Like, sometimes that boss can be a bitch, but I know how to do. Go on, give me the fucking souls.
There we go.
There we go, okay.
There we go.
I might as well go back to the other bonfire. Yeah, because I'm going to want to go level up anyway, but I'm going to... Just because I want to fucking use that greatsword and level that up a bit. Seem like a bit of a... Yeah, probably. I don't know, like... It's such an overused term now, but if that's what you guys think of me.
I can't even remember where the fuck I was going with that point.
What about me being a hipster?
No, about like I wouldn't call us the hipsters, but and then it's gone.
It just dawned on you.
No, like I had something to say.
What's the moveset with this again?
It just
I've completely
went.
forgotten. So, yep, okay. Oh, we got a big old stab. That's nice. But an even bigger stab. Okay. Let's get some fucking mileage out of this then.
Oh, Zoo Tycoon was another X-Bone launch title.
Hooray! Everyone needs a bit of Zoo Tycoon in their life. Let me allow this jump. Oh. Nearly.
That was it. It's like counter. You need something to counter.
Yeah.
Like, like that's why I make a joke about you being a bit of a hipster, because you love the counter argument to the point where you occasionally forget the grand scheme of things.
Well, what do you mean I love the counter argument?
You love pointing out just like, actually, you.
No. That's not being a hipster. That's being a smartass.
There is very little difference.
No, it's not. I just like proving people wrong, man. No, sorry. We can't chat about hipsters, man. Like, not after yesterday. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, we should not go deep.
Yeah. Ooh.
Goodbye.
Tell my wife hello.
Tell my wife.
This reminds me of like one of my favourite Futurama jokes with the neutral planet, and one of the neutral guys has died. He's like, "Tell my wife hello."
Tell my wife I married her.
It's such a dumb joke, but I love it. Like, little things like that get me. It's great.
But yeah, but it just is unendingly clear to me. I can only be interesting because everything else is so fucking dull.
Yeah, but that's not the worst thing.
It's the facts of life.
We can actually do damage
this is
now.
the guy you have the little fucking figurine of, isn't it?
Yeah, one of.
One of.
Oh, that stab does a lot.
Oh, I can't wait until we get to fucking like Ornstein.
Stop watching South Park. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I mean, I was rewatching it was season 14 of South Park the other day. There's still some great stuff in there, man. Like,
Season 14 was like, wait, when was that?
what episodes are in it? Fuck.
Well,
like
that
You're
was
Getting
on
Old.
200, right?
Possibly, it may have been.
Might
I know. I watched the You're Getting Old and Asperger's.
Yeah.
Man, those episodes, like,
But that's the thing,
they
like,
hurt me.
South Park, I'd say stop doing as many, like, in-your-face jokes lately.
yeah,
They've, like, particularly with the fucking 10-episode continuing series thing they've started doing, like, it's fucking, like...
the thing is, I didn't like the new season that much.
Did you not?
No, I think they're having a kind of where they've got to tie everything together. They can't go as out there with a lot of the stuff. Like it's a difficult balance.
It is. I feel like they're just trying to do something new.
Oh, no,
and
trust me,
more
like-
interesting with the characters themselves.
Again,
you know?
after rewatching You're
Right.
Getting Old, you definitely get the feeling that a lot of what they're saying, like, especially in the bit about like Randy and fucking Sharon. Is it Sharon? Something.
Yeah.
Splitting up. That there's definitely a lot there about how they write, and it's quite sort of meta in that regard. And just the whole thing about
Not only
doing
that,
the same
but, like,
shit every time and rah rah rah.
You, like, look at the most recent series. The entire thing with Cartman and whatever the girl. who
Yeah,
was still
what was her
confused.
name? Yeah.
Yeah. When Cartman gets a girlfriend, like, if that had just been one episode and then he'd have had the downfall at the end, it would have, like, you'd have
wouldn't
just
have
seen
been
it
the
coming
same,
a
yeah.
mile off.
Yeah.
The fact that it was, like, it had more time and you got to see more of it, and that it wasn't just like, oh, 20 minutes later it's all back to normal.
Yeah.
That is interesting to me.
Oh,
and
no.
that-
It was interesting. I don't know if it was as funny.
I don't think the world is as funny
No.
right now.
No, I will give you that.
Yeah.
And that is kind of a problem for a comedy show to deal with, especially one that's so topical.
Yeah, like I really. What happened to the world? Like, our crew, you're fair, like 7/6 years younger than us. The world's fucking changed.
Yeah. It was like I was saying, man. I think it is literally this whole thing about not being a cunt to people is now just the genuinely established thing. And so it is this whole thing of like being right wing.
No, why are you doing that? Well, because it's nice.
Yeah, no, exactly. But it's this whole thing of like being right wing is now the counterculture. Like, and I think that's where the changes come from, because a lot of the counterculture used to be very left wing, sort of like, well, like sort of since like the 50s and 60s with the whole hippie movement.
Oh, it's fucked up Aerodactyl / like Freezer.
I love the fact that their wings are like so far down on their backs, like where they actually join onto the body.
Yeah, it's a very like it changes what they represent a lot.
Yeah. No, exactly. They're a lot less angelic, and also fucking this scenery, man. Even like 2010 when this came out, like, and as well because if you're not as pro as me,
this was 3 years after fucking BioShock, which I referenced as a comparison.
But my point is though that it's like, whilst the sort of like graphic quality and polygons may not work, some of the fucking design is beautiful. Like this is all based on Mont Saint Michel.
Okay.
Which is a place I've actually been to, which is a castle in the middle of the sea off the coast of France.
Looks a lot like fucking Midas Tirith.
Yeah, and I bet there was probably some shit taken from there.
But yeah, if there's a bonfire, I think it's about time we...
Is it that time?
Yeah, just about. It's tender.
I'll tell you what, do you want to give me 10 more minutes?
Yeah, I'll start preparing.
Yeah. Just because all I'm thinking is, well, I'm going to have a quick shot at the most fun part of this game, which...
The most fun?
Yeah, there's
a fun part of
there's two enemies in this game that kind of are a bit of a running joke in the community.
Okay.
It's two archers.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll go have some fun with them in a minute.
Good.
I've just got to go fight an enemy who is now a sort of moderately common enemy that was once a boss.
Oh, is it the tutorial boss?
No, it's the gargoyles.
Oh, okay.
They're now just dudes that show up.
Excellent. And will respawn every time you die.
Oh, no. They're mini bosses.
Oh, okay.
They follow different rules.
That would be fucked.
Yeah. Oh, mate, he really fucked me with the timing there.
Yay.
Right in your bum. There we go. Not even a ting.
So how good is the tail axe?
It's not that. It's like a moderate strength weapon. Like every weapon in this game can carry you through to the end. So it's just a matter about how you want to do it. But I've got my own preferences, and those kind of axes aren't one of them. So let's meet some dickheads. Ah, they're just enough to not be able to kill him. That's annoying.
What else is there to talk about? I'm sure other shit's happened.
What was it that we said? How have we not spoken about this on stream earlier? I think it was probably cult related, or like horrible crimes against humanity related.
Maybe.
So that seems to be our thing.
It does. We spent a while discussing Gacy earlier.
I think it might have been Gacy actually. Yeah.
Oh no! Should we talk about the major, the major conflict that's coming?
Major conflict.
Yeah.
Oh,
According to Trump.
Oh, yeah. the super duper war.
Yeah. The big one.
Yeah.
The great war.
There needs to be at least 2 times the greatness of the Great War.
Yeah. The Great War squared.
Oh, so yeah. Do you remember when we did the marathon? That this was where I gave up on New Game Plus because I was too sleepy to navigate these things.
Yeah.
Can you blame me though? Like, you have to be very fucking precise. Oh.
Hit him again, Sam.
There we go. I think you talked about counterculture or something. Yeah, we do that a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just the way my mind works. It sort of draws upon that, like, oh no, we're a thing.
Yeah. Oh god.
We're the right thing. We're not just a part of like a complete clusterfuck of different ideas and big old cultural soup mixing pot melting all together.
We've got to
No,
be this
we're
one...
the right ones.
Yeah.
We have to cleanse the earth of the non-believers. Oh wait, what are we saying?
Yeah.
Like people trip into it.
No, it is. It's
Like it's crazy the way
oh Jesus.
the human mind and arrogance works.
I don't know possibly what you're talking about there, mate.
Yeah, I did look at you as I said arrogance, but it was.
Oh, I'm not that arrogant. A lot of it is for comedic value. I didn't say all of it. I'm being honest there. No, like,
Yeah.
no, but legitimately, like we've had this discussion many a time now. The whole thing of like you exacerbate character things, like
racism.
stop calling me a racist. Like,
I don't know, man. You were talking a lot of shit about the Jews earlier.
you were the one doing the bad Jew impression, and
It's not a bad Jew impression.
no, you know what I mean. Not literally bad.
It's a specifically New York Jew. Upwards of about 58 years of age.
Also,
you know,
again,
maybe
just
grew up a little in Jersey. But, you know, it's
Also,
a very
I-
specific accent.
Just to talk about the game for a second and the
God,
good
not
design.
that.
Right, so bear in mind, so 2 different sizes of steps.
Mm.
Because we've got the gods, we've got the humans. And that's accommodated for in the level design.
Well, you know, I mean, like, no one likes walking on stairs that are too small for their feet.
Exactly.
And no one likes walking on, like, you know when an escalator stops? And you have
Yeah,
to walk up it?
ah, mate, that's the worst thing. Like, ever.
It really is.
Oi.
Didn't you bring us here? Why are you being dicks? Be cool, boys.
Hey, I thought you were cool.
Hey, Daddy-O. I ain't chilling with that fucking lightning spirit.
Oh, no, you're getting involved as well.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, they can attack through walls. Why do I think walls would be a good idea?
Yay.
Oh, really? Oh, come on, people. Come on, this is not fair.
Weirdly, he really reminds me of, like, the first boss in Castle Crashers.
Come on, guys, this is not Irie. No.
You know the one who's got, like, the massive,
I haven't played that game in years, man. The only Jew I've known personally has been all the stereotypes about Jew, and I'm glad I don't know him anymore. It's fair. Well, not necessarily fair, but certain like character traits against people can just annoy you.
Mm. Yeah.
Do you know the thing that annoys me the most? It's people that chew with their fucking mouth open. I've been in a restaurant and just the urge to like kick someone in the head for doing it. Well, no, it's like I'm on a different table and I can hear your fucking jaws going. Ah, don't like. I'm not a violent man,
Mm.
but I would fucking kill someone if they just kept doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's just inconsiderate. That's what it is. Like, despite me coming across as a massive cunt on streams, like, I'm genuinely quite a polite person. No, I am. Like,
What was that?
fuck off. No, you know what I mean. Like,
Oh yeah, you're a gentle lady.
I am. No, but you know, I'm not a cunt unless I need to be.
I've been out with a very pretty girl yesterday, and she's been eating like a nasty cunt.
Oh, mate, it's the worst thing. Like, I pushed dodge. It's that discussion from earlier, isn't it? I pushed the button, honestly.
I did it. No, I swear I did it.
I swear down, blood.
Oh, did we die?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool. We're just gonna fucking go for this. We're gonna try to do this first time.
And if we don't,
Then we're gonna do it again because it only takes me like a minute to get here. Right, so we're gonna heal. And like I say, this is a bit of a joke within the community. So let's just fucking do this. Oh god, what happened there? I just didn't. I got fucking caught on the step. That has never happened before. Jesus Christ.
Well,
I'm surprised I've never had to use that sentence before. Much.
what, Jesus?
No, that this has never happened before.
Off camera.
Even off camera.
Wink.
No. I've had the opposite problem once, which was not fun.
Oh, what? Just not being able to come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
No,
like, this isn't happening. Like,
yeah.
my back really hurts now.
It's so
Can I
fucking
stop?
awkward, right? Like, you just reach that point and you know it's not going to happen.
You're just like,
And you're like, this has been fucking lovely.
yeah, like,
It's
you're
not,
a grand lass.
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah.
And like,
It's so cliche when you say it as well. That's the worst part.
oh, that's like, no, I avoided using that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh god, like, but you just have to like, it's not happening, I guess.
I think the worst thing is if you can then finish yourself off really quickly.
Yeah. I would have that problem. I swear I get like fucking mental blocks and shit. Like,
See, I'm normally like pretty fucking one track. It's like, if I've got a job to do, I'll get the job done. But
yeah.
it's like, did I tell you about that time where I did far too much MDMA?
Yeah.
And then thought it'd be a good idea when I got home to you know, indulge in the nighttime routine.
I once, after taking too many things, nearly passed out due to dehydration.
No one wants dehydrated sex.
No, I was like,
Oh yeah, we did, man. Cheers for that.
I
all
swear,
your
I
idea.
fucking like, oh, like I was fucking drying up on the inside. That's it. Like it.
You would have just come dust.
No, like my fucking like throat and mouth were like. It was like cat tongue, you know what I mean? It was like I was past the point. I should have stopped a long time ago, but was a stupid man. And
No, this is it, man. No one wants to be like, no, I need to take a minute. You'd be like, no, this is happening. Deal with it. I mean, probably less rapey sounding than that, but
you'd hope.
Trying to work out what all this like shadow texture and shit was going on there.
Yeah, particularly when you're on very tactile kind of things, and there's like you're dying inside, but there's good feelings coming.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not stopping one. I'd rather die a happy man. Let's hope I don't get fucking judoed off the cliff this time.
We can hope.
I just, like, this isn't the worst run I've had of these guys before, because these guys are fucking dicks.
That they are.
But this isn't the best run I've had of these guys either.
What's that? Dicks in Dark Souls?
I know, believe it or not. Right,
Well then.
let's go for attempt number 2. Also, their arrows home slightly.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Oh, I went for the shield bash. No. Yes, come on.
Yeah. Don't fall off.
It's cool, we're safe. We're safe, we did it.
We did
Okay,
it.
mission successful. And now we get to go have a lovely fireside chat with the main man, Solaire. So that's nice.
Is that fucking Onion Knight?
No.
Alright. You said main man. I had certain
No, no,
expectations
no.
of what you consider to be a main man.
Wait, is he not here yet? Where are you, Solaire, you fucker? Do I have to rest at the bonfire? When are you at, fam? Nah. I'll tell you what, let me... It's meant to be right there. Literally right there. Right, too early. It's just something just off screen there. I can be bothered to put the card up. It'll be fine. I have seen like stuff about some people doing like fucking live smoking on Twitch. It's just like fucking really like. Oh, look at me! I can
sad
smoke drugs on the
bastards.
internet.
Ow.
It's like, oh.
Although, like, dude, if it ever became legal, we are absolutely like. I mean, not. You'd have to be like a mascot, I guess, but we're absolutely doing a cooking show.
Yeah.
Like,
Mate, I can cook.
we could actually do a cooking show anyway. Come to think about
Yeah.
it.
We'll just pre-prepare some ingredients.
Yeah.
It's like, and here's the special butter. So many people are like vape live.
Oh.
Why?
God.
Like-
Yeah.
This came from someone that uses a vape every now and again.
Is that like specialist vape live, or is that like?
Someone should wank live. DSP did by accident.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that moment of realization on his face was something I would never forget.
He came to the dark side. They had cookies.
Oh god. You don't want to come on the cookies that big.
Internet cookies.
You don't want salty cookies.
Your browser history is filthy.
Oh mate, I dread to think about if anyone was able to like see my complete internet history.
Oh yeah, dude. Like you can bring up a list of all of your most recent searches.
Even on incognito?
Maybe not on there.
Good. Because even, I mean, saying that,
Dude, hurry the shit up. I have work.
Okay. I'm basically done. I've been killing time while you prepared. And I just farted really there. Ah, that was glorious. Right, let me
You
just
find that after drinking, your farts smell worse. Because I get it.
I don't know if I do.
Not off your farts, off my own.
Yeah, I was
but,
going to say
like,
that would be bizarre.
the more, well, I've been keeping a meter. Oh god.
Is that one that bad?
It just hit me. But
Oh
but
no,
yeah,
don't kick. There we go.
fucking like someone fucking just does things to my insides when there's alcohol in it.
It could be like
Like this morning, man.
I think it's one of those ones where I drink too often now to really kind of notice.
Yeah, you need a placebo day.
I just drink ting on its own, like an animal.
Yeah, and listen to like really melancholy.
Actually
fucking...
placebo.
Yeah,
I see what. Yeah,
that was the way I went with it, but no, it was.
I fucking really love that band, actually.
I fucking love them now.
I haven't listened to them in a long time, but I don't know why.
You're all about that grime and ting.
I listen to all sorts, mate. I listen to all sorts. I even mixed house yesterday. I played house yesterday.
That is your fucking slogan of your life.
Well, I listen to all sorts.
Grime and ting.
Yeah, literally. Oh wait, no. So it's. I was thinking that way.
That would be your memoir.
Grime and ting.
Yeah.
'Cause it works on many levels.
Yeah.
At least 2.
It's a mixer.
Where
And
is
so are you.
I am indeed. Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, and then drink my ting and vodka, not grime and vodka.
Don't drink your grime and vodka. That sounds like the worst fucking drink.
Oh, that sounds great. Oh, I can't wait until someone drops my fucking decks off as well.
I can't wait until. That's the point. Where the fuck is.
But maybe if he drops them around tomorrow,
we could fucking. Yeah.
I'll try to get him on it.
Yeah.
'Cause that'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he
see?
can explain how to play fucking Dark Souls board game to me as well. But I think on that note, you've got shit to do. I think, is my missus awake yet? Let me see.
I, for one, hope so. But, yeah.
That's been good.
Yeah, I just saw the burger kind of phase through your hair a little bit.
Did it?
Was...
Let's see if it does it again. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh. So it did, yeah.
Your hair's like
Is my hair green?
a little bit.
Oh.
Let's give it
It's
another
not good.
bit.
It's not good. Is it? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Okra, we have to go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this one has a job
Yeah.
and I have a girlfriend. So
Yeah.
between us, there's only certain amounts of time we can.
I know what I'd rather have.
Yeah. I don't know. It's...
God, the want to follow it up with your girlfriend was like,
Pow.
book it through.
Elbows to the jaw.
Oh, you're welcome, Okra. Thank you for watching. And happy
Hopefully-
birthday from Wing.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be on
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
the day after,
What are we doing?
and the day after.
And the day after that. And the day after no.
Actually, maybe the day after that. I have a couple of earlies this week, so...
I don't know. I'm still just thinking that tomorrow should be the one where I get really drunk. Because there might be people here the rest of the time.
Okay.
It's
It's
got-
just I have work.
Yeah, no, you don't have to get really drunk, but I can get really drunk.
Yeah, but you're scary when you drink.
I'm not scary when I drink.
Maybe, in fairness, I do have a lot of memories about a bad and volatile alcoholic in my life. So.
Yeah. Oh, is that... Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
It's flashbacks.
I didn't want it to be like some family thing.
No.
I'm
joke.
quite a good drunk.
I joke.
I'm a good drunk.
I joke about a lot. But yeah, no. You know what I really get flashbacks to?
Well.
Vegan issues.
Oh.
Right? It's
Oh,
like,
mate.
oh no, you just have some cheese. Oh wait.
Yeah. Where should we eat today? Oh, I don't mind. Okay, let's go here. You know I can't eat there. I'm going to imagine that happened a lot.
Yeah, it would be like having to pick somewhere. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, the girl was not a good vegan. She was not as committed as many vegans.
I would say it's the thought that counts, but
To
it's
the
not.
point where, like, we pick somewhere, like, carefully. make sure there was something, and then she'd have a little bit of my chicken.
Oh, come on, that's not even like that's just like, oh, I accidentally had some milk.
No, but
It's like, no, that's eating the flesh of animals. Like,
you know what? It won her back over a little bit in my heart.
yeah, but that's not even being a shit vegan. That's being a shit vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's even worse than being a shit vegan, or better, depending upon your outlook.
Look, it was a troubled time for both of us.
Oh.
I fucking, I think in one meal, vegan ate a bit of chicken. I ate the peanut sauce on the chicken. So
You wish you were vegan? No, that's fair. Like,
I don't.
well, you don't wish he was vegan.
I don't wish I was vegan.
Yeah, but this is it. Like, you've seen by now how much of a fussy eater I am.
Yeah.
I would be a shit vegan. I would eat just pasta. Because I wouldn't be able to have it with cheese. I wouldn't be able to have it with bread. That's all the things. But I'm flapping here. Like, yeah. I can see by you looking at your watch that you're...
No, we can go a little, but we'll finish up naturally.
Yeah, okay. We'll basically just wait till one of us says
What
something.
do you mean bread?
Did I say bread? I meant cheese. It's the same thing in my mind.
You said cheese, but then you said bread.
Butter. Look, bread and butter, they're so commonly linked.
They are.
That it just came out.
It's like bread and butter, isn't it?
It's like bread and bread.
It's the very basics of it. It's like butter and butter.
Yeah, basically.
I can't believe all that fucking meat they put in bread now.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, you just want to... There's a little part of you just want to make a vegan eat a new £5 note. Little bit. Because such a big fuss was made over it.
I know.
When it's like, it's nothing.
It was like one cow for every fucking fiver in the country.
Yeah, you know that the majority of your vegan products have like an acceptable level of animal fecal matter in it, right? That's animal... I don't know how to put this, but that's animal products. In fact, it is the most core of animal products you will ever find.
Oh, sorry, someone's just tagged me in something. The first PV of Code Geass, Lelouch of the Resurrection, has been released. Hey, Season 3 of Code Geass.
PV?
Like preview video.
This is, like, has that been a thing for a while, or is it since, like, that one? The one you don't like thinking about?
No. Nah, mate, nah.
That could have been the game you were really excited to stream.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I feel like I should explain this joke. You just constantly bring up the fact that fucking Silent Hills is never going to come out.
Look, dude.
Because it depresses me horribly.
Look, you.
No.
You know that the day Death Stranding comes out, none of it's going to matter to you anymore.
No, it will, because Silent Hill still has a massive place in my heart. Like,
not anymore.
No, it does. What, bruv, why do you think as soon as we got the fucking capture card, we played Silent Hill 2? That was the first thing we played. Like, nah.
Yeah, Death Stranding.
No, it's not. It's not the same. And Junji Ito's not attached. Fucking Guillermo del Toro's not attached.
Oh, I forgot he's not attached.
Yeah. But I'm more pissed off about Junji Ito. Because I fucking love that guy's work.
He'll do other stuff.
No, but no, not in games. The guy's a fucking manga author. This was the first thing he was going to do. And then it got fucked up because of fucking Konami. Bunch of cunts.
Author or illustrator?
Both.
Okay.
Like, guy just, yeah. Makes... Well, I mean, that's how it works in manga anyway.
Oh, do you have to fucking draw?
Yeah, dude. Fucking... The same people that write it are the same people that draw it.
Okay.
That's the rule. Almost. Like, that's the socially accepted, like, standard.
I mean, but
Well, that's why you get a lot of manga with really great stories but shit illustration. Hence One Punch Man.
I still need to watch more of that.
No, you do.
And that will be what we talk about maybe next time.
Yeah, oi, segues.
On button pushes.
Yeah. Cheers for watching, everyone.
Eat more demons and get moss, maybe. Hopefully, carry on.
We didn't get any. Hold on, let me just see if I can actually level up. I can't level up. Let me just.
How many do we need to level up?
Like 500. We have more than 500 there. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Could do the endurance, I guess. Okay. Right.
But yeah, next
time.
we buy carry and moss.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.